Greetings to everyone. We will discuss about impressionism.
Do you have an idea what is Impressionism? Do you? If not, watch this video until the end. What is Impressionism?
Impressionism was a radical art movement that began in the late 1800s, centered primarily around Parisian painters.
Impressionists rebelled against classical subject matter and embraced modernity, desiring to create works that reflected the world in which they lived. Uniting them was a focus on how light could define a moment in time, with color providing definition instead of black lines. The Impressionists emphasized the practice of plein air painting or painting outside. Initially derided by critics, Impressionism has since been embraced as one of the most popular and influential art styles in Western history.
Who are the well-known proponents of Impressionism and their notable artworks?
Claude Monet was a famous French painter whose work gave a name to the art movement Impressionism, which was concerned with the capturing light and natural forms. Woman in the Garden is a painting begun in 1866 by Claude Monet when he was a young man of 26. It currently belongs in the collection of the Hermitage Museum in St. Petersburg, Russia. The woman in the painting is Jean Marguerite Lecadre, the young wife of Claude Monet's cousin Paul Eugene Lecadre. The style of the painting is quite composed and detailed. Woman with a parasol, Madame Monet and her son, sometimes known as the Stroll. The Impressionist work depicts his wife Camille Monet and their son Jean Monet in the period from 1871 to 1877, while they were living in Argenteuil, capturing a moment on a stroll on a windy summer day. This famous painting, Impression Sunrise, was created from a scene in the port of Le Havre. It depicts a mist which provides a hazy background to the piece set in the French harbor. The painting was created in 1899. It is an oil painting on canvas that is part of Monet's famous series Water Lilies. This particular piece features the bridge spanning the Giverny water lily pond full of lush foliage. The painting has become one of Monet's famous, well-known works and represents his love for nature and his pioneering style known as Impressionism.
A leading Impressionist painter, Pierre-Auguste Renoir, was one of the most famous artists of the early 20th century.
La Grandeur is another painting by Renoir. It depicts a group of young girls who are sitting together on the grass in a park. The colors used in the painting, mainly greens and browns, suggest that it was set during spring or summertime. The children also seem to be having fun together while enjoying their surroundings. The Bal du Moulin de la Galette is a painting by Renoir which depicts the evening scene of a village square in Paris. In this piece, we see several couples dancing together while surrounded by street performers and market vendors. The colors used are vibrant, with shades of red, green, yellow, and orange that creates an overall sense of warmth and liveliness. The composition also emphasizes the fluidity and movement within the space between dancers, as well as the interactions with each other. The Dance at Bougival is also another painting by Renoir, depicting a scene from an old French house. In this particular piece, we see two people dancing in a lively fashion with some music playing in the background. The composition and colors are quite striking, creating an overall sense of energy and movement within the canvas. The Luncheon of the Boarding Party is a painting by Renoir, which depicts a group of ladies and gentlemen who are having elegant lunch aboard a boat on the Seine River. The piece features bright colors, mostly yellows, greens, and blues that help to create a lively atmosphere. It also highlights the importance of good manners and etiquette in society, as seen in how everyone appears well dressed with proper table settings and so on.
Painter and sculptor Edgar Degas was a highly celebrated 19th century French impressionist whose work helped shape the fine art landscape for years to come. The Bellelli family. This family portrait evokes the family tensions, isolating each member of the family due to the loss of Laura's father. This picture evokes the heavy atmosphere, whereas the elder sister seems already a prisoner of adult conversations. It was created at 1858 to 1869. Ballet dancers on the stage. Degas' perspective of the ballet is like that of a patron box at the theater who uses binoculars to watch the dancers. With a masterful pastel technique, Degas creates a pattern of light and dark that makes dancers and their costumes glow magically in the footlights. It was created at 1883. Swing dancer. Degas was fascinated by the world of ballet, hence it figured prominently in many of his paintings. He felt that the unfinished, transitory nature of reality could only be conveyed using a fragmented technique. Here, the fleeting nature of the movement is captured with rapid pastel strokes applied with immense skill. It was created at 1877 to 1879. In a cafe, a fashionable meeting place, a man and a woman sitting side by side are locked in isolation, their eyes empty and sad with drooping features and a general air of desolation. It was created at 1873.
French painter Paul Cézanne is best known for his incredibly varied painting style, which greatly influenced 20th century abstract art.
Modern Olympia by Paul Cézanne was an homage to Edouard Manet's painting Olympia that caused a great scandal when it was first exhibited at the 1865 Paris Salon. Monte Saint-Victor seen from Bellevue, a landscape painting dating from around 1886, Cézanne spent a lot of time in Aix-en province at the time and developed a special relationship with the landscape. Pyramid of Skulls is 1901 oil-on-canvas painting. It depicts four human skulls stacked in a pyramidal formation, a subject matter that increasingly preoccupied Cézanne in later life. The Batters is an oil painting. It was first exhibited in the year 1906. It was distinguished from the smaller works. The painting is considered one of the masterpieces of modern art and is often considered Cézanne's finest work.